going to use some Rumi Oracle. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rumi's quotes. He has really good ones. But we're going to get one for each sign, and then we're going to go ahead and clarify with some Light Seers Tarot. All right, and we are almost to Aquarian season, so we're going to go ahead and start with Aquarius, okay? I think it's the 22nd of January. Aquarius starts, Aquarius season. So let's see what the universe and spirit want to bring up to you through these Rumi oracles. Okay, so we have Beyond Death, Life, and it is number 1. It's a beautiful card, isn't it? Let's see what your message is here for you, Aquarius. Beyond Death, Life. Now, let me skim through this because I don't want to have to read the whole thing. So here you are, an old soul at the edge of something you have known, at the cusp of an ending and a beginning. So you could be at the beginning of something new after letting something go, that death and transformation card. So it says, so what you must do to receive this divine grace, this new life, you must be willing to face death. It may be that death has come to you in the form of a loss of a beloved one, a physical loss that takes you into the darkest despair of depths of your own grieving heart. It may be death that comes to you in the ending of a financial or professional situation you once relied upon. It could also be the sense that you really don't know who you are anymore. Old identities having shown themselves to be inadequate, inaccurate, mere ego masked too small for the great being that you are starting to suspect that you are going to be. So let's see what this says here. Your death may be a choice to let go and take a step in a new direction, to move house, to end a relationship, to change a career, or to step away from religious or philosophical tradition, or a group or a teacher. Your death may feel as though it has come by choice at all. It may be a sickness that leaves you feeling helpless, a relationship of other life circumstance, changing whenever you wish all your heart that would not. Your transition through this death may be triggered by the inner feeling that you cannot quite pin down. Nonetheless, it powerfully propels you away from what has been towards untapped possibilities, perhaps even towards great confusion as you encounter life in a new way, even somewhat unprepared and uncertain as to what lies ahead now. So this is saying, you need to maybe heal and grieve that loss, but also this is a time for a new beginning. Something's not serving you anymore. Something has come to an end, and it's that in-between stage. So let's see what oracle cards coming up from you. I mean tarot cards, sorry. Let's see what's coming up with this Beyond Death, Life. So this new life after something has been let go of or a loss has happened. So we have the Two of Wands. So, you're like at this decision right now. And the Eight of Swords. So you might be feeling trapped, not knowing which way to go here. And then you have the Nine of Cups. So the Two of Wands is like you have a decision. We can stay stuck in the past and what we've lost and pine that forever. I mean, we have to go through that grief process. Yes, we do. But to stay stuck there forever, then you're kind of halt your life to move on. So you're at a crossroads here. Which path are you going to do? Yes, things are different now. Life has changed, but it's time to choose that road that's best for you now, right? Not staying stuck in that energy. That's kind of in your mind, because as you see, she's like looking fine here, and then in this mirror, she's looking stuck. So it might be also taking a look in the mirror to see where you're being held back, if you're holding on to the past too tightly, if you're not letting go of something that's no longer serving you. And this is contentment. Being grateful for the lessons you've learned, the people that you had in your life that you don't have any longer. But there's this new beginning to you. And, the universe and spirit are saying you are fierce and you can get through this. You've learned the lessons. You've gained the strength. Take the good lessons and memories with you and leave the rest behind. It's time to move forward. Okay, Aquarius? So that is yours. And now we're going to go ahead and get into Pisces. Is it Pisces? Yes, Pisces. What is going on with me? Mercury retrograde is over. All right, let's see. What is going on for Pisces? What Rumi message does the universe have for you? Okay. Blessing of Al-Hakim. That's a pretty card, too. These are so pretty cards, the illustrations. This is number 40. So, Pisces, let's see what's coming up for you with this number 40. If I can find it. One more. So, sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Cleverness is an opinion, bewilderment is a vision. Rumi. So, the gift of wisdom, the blessing of Hakam, gurgles up from your heart. Her blessing is evoked by life, like the laughter of a baby, joyfully responding to the playful tickle of the mother's hand. Wisdom can make divine sense of anything, especially of what where logic is blinded. How I reveal the blessing of Al-Kahakam, of wisdom, is she is precious and welcome to me now and always, the dear friend who brings me such peace. So, this is something like it's coming to light. There's some wisdom you're gaining here. As you receive this gift of this blessing, which happens as a soul level, your attitude to life becomes more curious, open, and still receptive. You are no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. From this place of increasing stillness, great activity will flow. You will shall become capable of being the surrounded vessel to the guiding divine hand. This oracle comes with a special guidance for you. If you are uncertain about an issue in your life, be at peace. There is divine healing that can occur most readily in the unknowing. Follow the sacred honoring ritual and know that all indeed is well, beloved soul. Perhaps you are journeying into a deep indeed, and your allegiance to your intellectual mind is softening in favor of allegiance to your heart knowing. You may find yourself craving different company with different interests, or finding the world of opinions and debate rather to your liking, and the worlds of creative expression more nurturing and nourishing to your essence. In this case, this oracle comes with confirmation to trust the changes you feel within, in all ways, no matter how insignificant, dramatic they may seem. Know that they are seedlings of a new way that shall grow from one step into an entirely new and more sacred orientation of your life. This oracle also comes with you with special guidance to bring you peace. Look at the old ways to the ancient wisdom teachings that run as a vein through your life of love through all traditions. The old wisdoms teach of cycles of timing, of letting go, allowing new things to happen, and all the greater intelligence of the scheme of life to which we must surrender if we are ever going to know a moment's peace. So there's something that you might not be aware of that's coming in, wisdom, and you might be a little unsure of that, a little unsettled. So this is saying just be at peace. Everything will be fine. You know, the more you worry about it, the more anxiety. It's just going to keep you anxious and frustrated. It's time to just trust that everything's going to be all right. You've made it this far, right? So let's go ahead and see what else is coming up with the tarot cards. Yeah, so something shocking could have happened. You know, something tragic, shocking, surprised, set you off balance a little bit. So this is trusting that it will be okay. You have the inner strength. You're going to gain the wisdom that you need, and everything's going to be okay. Just let the dust settle a little bit. Stay calm. Don't overthink things. The Star. Yeah, there's a lot of healing here. This could be an Aquarius as well. But I feel like this is, whatever this shocking, surprise, unexpected thing happened, it is actually getting you closer to what you want, your dreams, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else. But you have to trust that because it's going to be a little different. I mean, everything different or shocking or surprising can be very challenging to get through. And it's very hard to when things change up, right? So we have the Page of Cups. So this is setting your intentions for that emotional peace, coming from a place of open-heartedness, kindness, compassion, especially to yourself, and you know, things will come in. And just if you are thinking like if something happened, like nothing's going to be the same ever again, it's going to be like when pigs fly, believe it. Miracles happen all the time. And I really feel like even though this might have been challenging and shocking and maybe even traumatic, that it's clearing the path for you to have what you want. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get into Aries. Aries, what's the Rumi message for you? Aries message from Rumi. So we have Layla, number 34. That's a beautiful, all these images are very beautiful. So this is Layla. Almost like that ghost of the white woman with the white dress. That's not to scare you. I just want to see what this one is. Number 34 for Aries. Layla. Layla. It's like she's transitioning, right? Elevating there. Let's see what it says. Okay. So. I'm just looking through. It says, "Oh beloved, how you are to be envied. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, no sense. The great beloved truly wants you to be closer than ever to the wild, universal heart. Well, I love that. I feel like this is like connecting with the universe. See how she's elevating and transcending here? So, this oracle brings you a message. You are moving through a period of not knowing, of time in the great void of womb of the Divine Mother. In this place, the seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light, where all is seen and recognized. It must happen under the cover of darkness, where only trust can assure of success. This is the way of nature. This is the way of life. It must be honored. This oracle brings you ancient wisdom. It guides you not to fear the darkness, but to enter into it willingly. It is not for you to become lost, but to find your way. This oracle is saying that the darkness there is the path. Da Tarika Tarakwat. I'm going to have to see what that means. That's pretty. I guess that means that there is no, the darkness, that's the path. Do not turn away from it. Let it be. Be with a lack of knowing. When people ask for many questions and demand sensible answers, no support their notion of reality. Do not know to such unworthiness and fear. Know that their minds may be fearful for your safety, and their own, lest your divine madness be contagious. But that their fear is nothing to you, nothing at all. It is not even anything to them, but they just don't know that yet. Under the sacred black cloak of night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures from darkness into light, has invited you into her chamber. In this place you shall experience annihilation, but only that which is untrue, of which would hold you back, dampen your spirit, or prevent you from bursting into full aliveness. At this moment, however, there is darkness, and there is essential for the appearance so imminent, beloved, of the light on its way. This oracle brings you guidance. If you find yourself to be sad, to be grieving, whether you know for what or not, or even depressed or struggling, feeling as though you are being pulled down, do not fight. Hear, witness instead. Allow what is taking place to take place. Allow what is happening to happen. You shall find joy in allowing the interplay of darkness and the light to take place according to greater unfolding rhythm of its own divine growth process. So there's something that you might be feeling right now that's like a shadow, dark energy, sadness, grief, depression. But just trust that you are supposed to like feel those feelings and heal them, because there's something great coming in. You're transcending here, Aries, and I love that. So let's go ahead and see what else is coming up. I mean, we all go through light and dark. Oh my goodness, yeah, see? So right now you're in that turbulence, the chaos, that darkness, but you're moving away from it. And trust that. You have to have a lot of faith and trust here. Let's see. What do they say? It's always darkest before the light, right? Okay, so this could be connections. It could be with a Gemini. It could be with an intimate connection. But this is choices. We can choose to really suffer those darkness and depression and all that, or we can try to gain something from out of them. Trusting in that there's always tomorrow, there's always another day, right? And then Two of Wands, yeah. So you're at a crossroads right now. Right now you're going through the dark shadows and the healing and the sadness, but it's going to be a brighter day tomorrow. You have to trust that things will be better. It never stays dark for long, okay? So that is your message, Aries. Now we're going to go ahead and get into Taurus. The courage of your love. Very nice. 38. So let's see what this courage of your love is about, Taurus. If I can find it. 38. Okay, so this courage of your love. See if I can find it. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you. You are not to give in to less than you are worth, or the shaming stories of others of our culture that could cast a regal lion nature into your falsehood of beliefs that you have no choice or power. You are not to give in to the idea that you are the victim and cannot free yourself from the suffering, so that you are less than any other. These are lies. These are petty deceptions, so unworthy of you. Do not believe them. Roar at them until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of the holy breath, and that are lie dismembered and powerless at your feet. Then intend for that those bits and pieces of decay are lovingly returning to Mother Earth, through whom can be used to fertilize new life. This oracle comes with another message for you. You have a challenge before you, or you're moving through, but you have that what is necessary to succeed and overcome it. No matter how long it is endured or how big or you have built that challenge up to be in your mind, no matter how unsolvable the issue appears to be, there it is and shall be victory beyond it. It is imminent. This oracle came to you to let you know that you are empowered to succeed. You have what is required within, and the time for your victory is drawing near. I love that. So, yes, know your worth. Know that you are going to succeed. You're going to have success here, Taurus. Don't ever let anybody make you feel less than or hurt you to the point where you don't know your self-worth or self-esteem. Don't let that bring you down. Don't take it personally here. You are going to be successful. And I feel like if this is a relationship that's ended or somebody's broke your heart, that they weren't right for you. You deserve something better, and they're being removed so you can find that. Yep, filling your own cup. Yep, definitely. Fill your cup. Heal. There's a new relationship coming in as well. Yep. See, what you believe is what you're going to manifest. So know your worth. This person, if they broke your heart that bad, they don't deserve you. You need something better. Fill your own cup. A new love is coming in that you're going to manifest that's going to be awesome to you, that's going to respect you, that's going to love you. Okay? So that is your message, Taurus.
Okay, so now Gemini. Let's get a Rumi card for the sign of Gemini and see what's coming up. Ah, we have Hand of Fatima. Interesting. Hand of Fatima. That is number 43. We're going to see what this message from the Rumi quotes from the universe are to you. 43. If I can find it. I skipped right over it. Okay, Hand of Fatima. So this message is... All right, so this is all about you're giving birth to more spirit than you have ever had before. During such times, a divine midwife can be helpful and supportive. This is Fatima, radiant daughter of great beloved, who reaches from the skies, who reaches up from her body from deep within the earth and brings you the gift of protection, grace, and love. This oracle brings you the guidance that what is being born in your life right now, in your own consciousness, is a seed. Perhaps of new way of being, a new idea, a belief system, philosophy, a sense of self is going to come to maturity under the loving protection of the Divine Mother. You are being asked to heed your intuition and instincts. Have some discernment about who you involve yourself with and how you choose to use your time and energy. Allow yourself to feel Fatima's guidance and comfort in you by giving yourself permission to be nurtured through your own choices and the people of situations. Say yes or no in your life. This is a way to honor your presence and allow yourself to help you, which she wishes to do in all possible ways. This oracle brings you the message that your body is sacred and worth your attention. You do not have to become obsessed. You do not have to push or judge your body, but you honor him or her as a sacred animal through which spirit creates soul and expresses itself in the world. So this is about, honoring yourself, being selective with your energy, knowing your worth, basically. So I would say maybe there's some negative energies around you, dark energies, that you need to protect yourself and be a little more selective. Maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit. And we have the Moon. So there could be some fears around this as well, but this is definitely listening to your intuition. Don't get lost in those fears of your worth, like not being worthy or deserving of something, of losing people, because it's protecting your energy basically, and being selective with that. You don't have to go along with everyone. This is celebrating, and this is those good connections, but you really need to look at how people are treating you. Are they respecting you? Are they honoring you? Are they bringing your vibration down? So let's see what else, because you're very social, Gemini. So I feel like that's what the energy is here. It's being protective of your energy, standing in your highest vibration here, living your truth, okay? Living your truth. So if something seems off, if people seem to be draining your energy, which in tune is keeping you stuck with this Eight of Swords energy, it's time to move away from that, because you need to be selective of who you are letting in your life. People draining your energy, setting healthy boundaries, things like that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get into Cancer. Let's see what comes up for Cancer. Cancer, what's this Rumi energy for you? All right, so we have Sacred Convergence. Sacred Convergence. That's a pretty color card too. It's a little dark but light as well. This is number 11. Spiritual number 11. Let's see what this is about. Okay, Cancer, so you have Sacred Convergence, and this is Sacred Convergence indicates a coming together of souls in alignment with greater cause. The greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There's an aspect of joining together for a common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. That common soul purpose may be to lift each other into greater love and self-belief, to shed fear and open the heart, filling each individual soul with more holy fire for its personal passionate purpose. You have a sense when this process is happening. There will be a coming together of you with like-minded souls who hail from all walks of life, and yet together, through some invisible genius, you will help each other. So this is like a trickle-down effect. So, you know, merging together and bringing that higher vibration, higher energy, helping each other heal, helping each other along the path, but greater ideas when you're together, things like that. This oracle has come to you because you are a part of a greater sacred convergence happening now. Perhaps you have already sensed to this progression, or perhaps it is not obvious to you, but the effect, whether obvious or subtle, will be important to your soul development and divine awakening. You're being asked to drop defiances and barriers towards groups of people that you feel good for you. However, those that dampen your spirits or drag you down to be dispensed with, no matter what games or blame or manipulation they play to keep you coming back for more. This oracle comes with a special message. Perhaps you have been thinking about shedding lower vibrational connections based in the ego world of playing games, power games, sabotage, manipulation, and fear. Perhaps you have already begun this process, or even shed so many you are hearing that you might have pruned to be left with nothing and no one. Do not fear, feisty angel of love. Your truth is prevailing. You cannot stay in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in a vibration of love. Okay, so repeat this law of karma. You only owe love the chance to grow. So let that be your guiding principle now as you release the old and trust that even that your garden of relationships becomes sparse for a while, you have been cutting back unhealthy plants to allow for new life to flourish. So this is letting go of negative energy again. This is kind of like Gemini just had that. Stepping away from things that are not serving you. Lower vibrations that's holding you back. Okay? Dimming your light. So Cancer, that's what this is saying. So let's get some tarot. Let's see what comes up with this. Okay, Two of Cups. Yeah, see, those are those connections that are harmonious, balanced. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, something that's solid. And Five of Cups. Okay, so those things that don't serve us, that keep us in a low vibration, that make us feel crappy, very emotionally disappointing, right? It starts wearing on us and making us wonder about our own worth, right? Do we deserve this kind of disrespect, you know? Feeling low, making us our own self-esteem feel down. This is connections that are more aligned, harmonious, you know? And you notice that the cups are both full. So both of them fill their own cups, and then together they come together and are even more fulfilling. This is somebody that's stable, that's independent, grounded. So this is saying, know your worth and step away from anybody that disrespects you, that doesn't treat you fairly, that lowers your vibration, that expects things from you that is against your integrity, things like that. Okay, Cancer? So that is your message. So let's go ahead and get into Leo. I'm going to try to adjust this a little bit. This light is, I guess it's just crappy lighting. Natural lighting is crappy. No. All right. So Leo, let's go ahead and get yours. All right, Leo. All right, Leo, let's see what this Rumi card for you is. What's the universe want to bring out? Okay. The Cloak of Christ. Interesting. The Cloak of Christ. This is number 4. So let's see what this Cloak of Christ is about. All right. So this says, you are tired. Your soul has been ravaged inside and out, and you are succumbing to struggle that is not karmic or necessary, but a symptom of fatigue and weariness of heart, mind, body, and soul. That is what is plaguing you. Whether something specific or general nagging, malaise, or anxiety, you cannot quite pin it down, as not as powerful as you fear. This cloak is a sacred container that places your body and soul within the loving energy of the Christ consciousness. This unconditional loving energy is not limited to the being bearing its name, but is shared by Rumi and many other holy ones. It's typified by wholeness. There's nothing within you that would cause the Christ to turn away from you. I lost my spot. There is nothing within you that would Christ to turn away from you, and even the parts of you that may fill you with fear, shame, guilt, or regret. He and Rumi are sacred brothers, loving and supportive of each other, and they see your soul as one of their family, one of their own. Let's turn this page, see what else is going on. Okay. There is a person, place, or thing or belief that has come to be like a manacle around your wrist or an iron ball around your leg, preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. You're being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that in your new life. This is particularly so if you have, you're also drawn, okay, that's another card if you've drawn. But what this is saying is that you have to know that you are not your mistakes. You are not your faults. And you're not disowned or not loved because you make mistakes. You're human. So this is living in that energy. Know that you're human. You're here for a purpose. You learn from your lessons. And this is stepping into that power. Don't beat yourself down because you've made past mistakes or have regrets or anything like that. As long as you've learned the lesson, you're standing in your integrity and you move forward with that, you're deserving. And there's something coming up here for you to see that so you can move forward and live your purpose now. This also fell out with sacred union. So I feel like this has to do with possible relationships where maybe they have failed or you weren't made to feel worthy. And it's kind of affected your self-esteem to be the person you are. So you have to let go of that image of the mistakes you've made. Those are over. You've learned the lesson and now it's time to move forward. Okay? So that is what this is saying to you, Leo. And let's go ahead and get the tarot. You can't hold yourself back or not live your purpose because you've made mistakes in the past. And now we have King of Cups. So this is mastering those emotions, controlling those emotions, feeling them, but controlling them. Don't let them get the best of you, okay? Because our emotions can play like really havoc on our life, right? But emotions can do so many things that we would regret later. Now we have the Page of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, so I do feel like this is about relationships that you've had that you were made not to feel good enough, or you were ghosted, or you were disowned, or anything like that. You can't hold that. That's on that person. Sometimes we just don't get along with someone else, but that does not give them the right to make you feel less than. And I feel like that could have been something that's happened in your life that's held you back to feel like less confident and things like that. So this Page of Wands is this setting these new intentions to go after your passion, to bring back that spark in your life, that fire in your belly. Okay, so that is your message, Leo. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get into Virgo. Virgo, what's this Rumi message for you from the universe? I just can't get this light right there. Maybe that. Okay. All right. Virgo. All right, Virgo. You have Sacred Union. Okay, so Sacred Union is number 19. I don't know why I got excited. That was the second card from Leo, but you have it as your main card. So let's see what this is about. Sacred Union. Okay, Sacred Union for you, Virgo. All right. I don't want to read all the little fine print in here, so. This oracle comes to you as a potent sign of which is to come, and also a confirmation of your spiritual journey thus far. You have been working to integrate masculine and feminine energies within you, or perhaps have not used those words, but you have been attempting to find the balance between living a surrendered life and leading from the heart, and then knowing when to take the initiative to get something in motion, when to put your body, mind, and soul, getting your shoulder behind something to push. You've been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. Instead, you have intended to show it up for a while, what is to seek that genius of life through unconditional acceptance instead of judging and fearing and resisting what is. Though it were a big mistake, perhaps caused by ignorance within. No, you do not seek to hide from love anymore. You have been learning step by step how to embrace it and allow it to embrace you. So, confirmation is thus. You are growing, you are evolving, you are making genuine shifts in consciousness that are allowing you to change the way you are in the world, to become freer, more loving, wilder, more divine. Divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now in your surrender state, you are seducing the divine. The sign coming to you with this oracle is that of great love bestowed by the hand of grace. What this means is there is destiny in play that matters of the heart. There is a heart healing and letting go of past obstructions, suffering, or misunderstandings. You could say, in a way, that you are a great cosmic matchmaker, has taken up your cause. If you are already in a relationship, expect that there will be healing in that relationship in whatever way needed. You may have no sense of how it's going to play out. It may result in a deepening of commitment to your lover, but it will certainly result in a deepening of your own commitment to love. If you're attracting a new significant relationship into your life, perhaps a life partner, soul friend, or other supporter of your life journey, then the divine is hearing your call and answering. Let go of your grip. Do not hold on to a particular person, to a particular fear or fantasy. Instead, open your arms as if expecting your lover to run straight into them. This oracle comes with a particular piece of guidance for you. No matter what has been, what has succeeded, and what has appeared to fail, that has been loved and what has been lost, there is only one truth that will prevail in your life, without failure, without exception, and that is love. It is all you truly seek, and it is behind every experience seeking you. Do not stand back from it. Do not put yourself aside. Turn down your eyes or pretend you cannot be seen in the world. Claim the love that's your divine birthright, and know that sacred union is yours, destined in the heavens and blessed by the great beloved. So it looks like some kind of new love is coming in, or a deepening of love. So because you've worked hard, you've healed, you've let go of betrayals, pains, past old patterns of belief, and it's coming in. So very good message there. So let's get some tarot. Oops. Okay. That was too many, so we're going to go ahead and do this again. Kind of just fell out. What is coming up for Virgo? Okay, yeah, see, you have the Three of Swords, so that is letting go of all those pains, learning the lessons from them, realizing that you deserve more. So I feel like, and this is like, it could be something at work, but this is a skill you've also gained. Page of Swords, now you're setting your intentions for the truth that you really desire and want. And I feel like these past betrayals you're letting go of. You know they weren't aligned to you, you deserved better, you've healed, you've moved forward, and now you are set with these intentions of finding the person that's going to respect you, that's going to align with you, that has the same beliefs as you, and loves you for who you are as a person and soul. So that is yours, Virgo. Okay, Rumi's message to Libra. Let's see what's coming up for you, Libra. How many is that? Nope, too many. Too many messages, sorry, Libra. All right. We have the Angel Rasbar, number 27. All right, so let's see what this Angel Rasbar, number 27 says. Let's see if we can find it here. 25, 27. Okay, Angel Rasbar. I'm going to read the little quote to it. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the recurring joy of living. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Okay, so this says, divine contribution is offered to those who wish to contribute to the world. The great beloved sees what is in your heart, what you wish for to offer, and what you have to offer, and is saying yes. So you are being empowered to serve, to assist, to offer a genuine spiritual contribution to the planet, to become a sacred hand at work for the will of heaven. Such is the capacity bestowed upon the soul that is wise and filled with love, and therefore desiring to serve. So then, do not doubt yourself, beloved. You have been blessed with this by the Master to find the precious jewel of your own soul and claim it. Cast aside your doubts and then. So this says, the precious gift of true silence, the true silence is peace, is the living experience of the external love of the divine that asks nothing but to be received and given to itself unconditionally. When you know how to feel it, you surrender to it. You can transmit silence in many ways. Through the peace you cultivate to the heart in your own daily living, through your presence, through your art, even through your voice written. Yes, though sound of that is your path of service. Silence can emanate through your voice, and divine silence can be felt in the hearts of others. The true and great silence, as you may have realized, my dear angel, it is not the absence of sound. It is the experience of the divine presence of love. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You are being guided deeper into life purpose and divinity. Like a maturing adult who is ready to take on the mantle of greater responsibility, your soul is stepping up. You're going through a process of assuming more spiritual responsibility for the honest and empowered expression of your own essence. And through that, your healing presence in the world is increasing. You're stepping up and forward on your path. This is appropriate now. It will make you more visible, but that is as it should be. This oracle brings a special message of reassurance that you are making progress and you are indeed on the right path. Although it might not unfold exactly as you anticipate it to, it will indeed unfold. Do not give up. Do not turn back. Just continue. Take your steps, your journey, and know that the great Master is aware of you and sending you holy guidance, including that wise ancient mother, Angel Rasbar, to bring you the blessing of the true silence now. Let it clear and soothe your mind and heart and help you to remember the peace that dwells within you. All is well. Love that. Yes. So you're stepping up to be on your purpose, to be of service to others, to bring guidance and healing to other people. So, whatever you're feeling, look at that. Yes. Connecting with other people, celebration. So, your purpose is coming to light now. And we have another one here. Yeah. So this is a Virgo card, but this is also going within. So I feel like you've done a lot of solitude, a lot of work, a lot of healing, and now you are coming into that purpose that you were here to fulfill. And it's helping others heal, being of service to others, helping other people realize their purpose and gifts as well. And then we have the Hierophant. Yeah. So now we have a Taurus card. So again, this is like who you are deep down, your traditions, your belief system. And I feel like you're stepping into that, Libra. So after a period of solitude, you're being asked to step out and share your gifts now because it's beneficial to the humanity, to the collective, and all that. All right. So that's yours, Libra. Let's go ahead and get into Scorpio. The Rumi message for Scorpio. Scorpio's message, please, universe. We have Blood Angel. Blood Angel. So Blood Angel is number 7. Let's see what this is about. 7. Okay, Blood Angel. So take a look at this card. And it says, the Oracle of the Blood Angel comes to you with a particular message. You are being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force, or divine electricity circulating through your system. The Blood Angel understands that in this gift of greater life, which enables your soul to live more of its essence, becoming a more palatable divine presence upon the earth, there are many unavoidable experiences. One of this is that there will be more sunsets to counter and increase your sunrises. This is about balance. When opening up to receive more, one needs to empty out all that has been to allow for the new influx of energy. Why is this coming to you? You are ready for it. You have outgrown what has been, and it cannot satisfy your soul anymore. A part of you, your mind perhaps, may question whether or not you really want the change inherent in this oracle, divine gift, or not. You may prefer that things remain the same, but what you are really wanting is the belief of happiness, a sense of safety and security, love. Remember that in this divine gift, no matter whether it seems to come first through an obvious bestowal of grace, such as a wish coming true or a prayer being answered, or through a hidden grace of a loss or ending in our lives, there is always an offering of greater life within. The Blood Angel tells you not to make yourself small for what is happening in your soul and life now by unfolding into this what you know or holding on to when it is better to let go. This oracle comes with a particular blessing of well-being and vitality. You have perhaps become tired or well, but seek to engage in new projects or practices that will search or challenge you. The Blood Angel brings you to this blessing of whatever energy is required to expand into where life is leading you. If you've been struggling with the energy levels or an emotional or psychological challenges, more so than usual, then you are being asked to complete the sacred honoring ritual for the Cloak of the Christ Oracle after you have been completed the ritual of the Blood Angel. The reason for this is that your energy, as you are going through growth and opening, can become unstable for a time, more porous or vulnerable than usual. This is nothing to be concerned about, but you will benefit from the spiritual protection during this time. So, there's something you could be holding on to, and you're being asked to let it go because it doesn't serve you anymore. You need to grow, and it's stopping your growth here, Scorpio. So, take a look at your life and, kind of decide, what is it that you are kind of being stuck with, you're like kind of holding on to, you're not letting go, that's holding you back. So let's go ahead and get a few tarot cards, and it could be like, just because, it's comfortable, secure, but is that your fear talking? Because there's something you need to let go of. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this is working with others. So there could be some need to work with others, be a team player. We also have the King of Wands, which could be a Leo, but this is stepping into your power, going towards your passions. And then we have the Page of Cups, setting your intentions about what's emotionally fulfilling. So there's something that you have in your life, and it might be comfortable, and it might be, okay, keeps you safe, but you've outgrown it. And it's time to, face those fears, take back your power, and work on something, collaborate with something to expand that growth within you, okay? So that is your message, Scorpio. Whether that's going back to school, changing jobs, meeting new people, whatever that is. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Sagittarius. Okay, so we have commitment, Sagittarius. Commitment. And this is number 31. Let's see what this is about. 31. If I can find it. There we go. So I'm going to read Rumi's quote on this one. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. Okay? So there is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is a light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, or recognition and respect of the flame is essential to human development. The flame is holy and lies within each human heart. Desire does not have to be a hindrance on the path. It can show us our passions and help us find our purpose. However, the attachment that can come with desire, the belief that we can be sated only with one particular person, one set of circumstances, can cause us to stop looking at that light that is revealing to us the way forward on the path in the here and now, and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine should be. There is a way forward on your life path that needs to be seen by you now. It will be helpful for you to have that clarity and the certainty. You might have already got a glimpse of it, but be doubting your vision or yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you. Don't doubt. What you're feeling deep within that passionate love of your heart light is true. It's real. You're being led into the progress of life itself. You must trust in this. Even if it seems at times, though, you are being led away from the vision. Life operates according to a genius that is beyond a linear approach. It is to be trusted rather than understood. There's enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. Don't let fear that you desire won't manifest cause you to try to bend life to the way you will. It is unnecessary battle, that one that will not serve you in the soul. Instead, just show up, be present. Attend to what is before you at each moment and trust yourself. Let the light of your heart take you into serenity that will bring you the balm of a solid core of comfort. Life is not working across purposes with you, far from it. It is a co-conspirator with your heart. Come back to the stillness of the love within and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way even now, a peace in stillness. So there's something within you that you could know deep down that this is right for you, but you might be resisting it. You might be trying to control the situation too much to make it work the way you want, or a certain way, to attaching yourself to that. So there's some energy here where you need to kind of just trust in things, trust your intuition, trust in the flow of the universe, and just see what it is, you know? Don't try to force anything here, Sagittarius, okay? So, and underneath that, you had the lion and the deer. That was like an underlying, which you had an extra one, which is number 22. I'm just going to see highlights of that, what it could be about here. Okay. Let's see if I can just find it. You are asked to bear the chaos of this rediscovery. So there's some kind of like something that you've kind of buried within you. Maybe you've always wanted to accomplish or knew you were set out to do. But then, you know, life kind of gets in the way. And then now it's like you're trying to force it to be a certain way. And it's time to let all that flow back and rediscover what your true passion is. And kind of just go with it, you know, kind of go with that flow. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. You know, maybe you went to school because it was more, you know, you got more money, but it's not something you really desire. Or, you know, you hooked up with people that you thought was more in your class or something like that. So it's something like that energy. And we have you being empowered here, Sagittarius. This is your card, Temperance, that patience and balance within your life. We have your abundance with this Magician, and we have the Eight of Cups. So anything that in your life that you thought, you know, you should do, but, you know, you kind of had to force it to be, that has kind of taken you off your path, maybe emotionally disappointing, but it's just kind of like you feel like that's how you've been molded into. It's time to let that go and walk away from that and follow your light within your heart, what you truly desire, okay? So that is yours, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like some of you might have gave up a dreams for something that was more secure or fit in with people that you were in your life, like your family or your, you know, whatever, but it's some kind of, or friends, but it's some kind of energy here where you have like this inner light within you that you always wanted, but you kind of put on the back burner, and it's tapping back into that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get into Capricorn. So we have, she offers the sacred wine, so drink. 32. All right. Let's see if we can find this 32. All right. Okay, Capricorn. So this says, you are being offered a gift that is beyond your understanding. This gift is from the hand of the divine beloved, an offering to you that will lift you beyond what you have known into the next opening of your inner eye of your heart, of your soul, so that it may caress the earth and light the heavens. Okay, so it says it might sound wonderful, and indeed it is. Okay, so are you going to be accepting this gift? It is the sweet wine she offers. It shall be enjoyable journey receiving this gift, wearing away of resistance and restraints towards life through the sweet pleasures of aliveness without thought. So let's see what the oracle message guidance is to you. Okay, so this says, this oracle comes with guidance for you. Are you having fun yet? Well, you may need to wash your hair and tend to your accounts. That this is fine. You may even need to count your fingers and toes. But over and over again, beloved, surely you can find some way in between the endless to-dos, your to-do list, to throw a tantrum and come dancing with me instead. The honor and the commitment, discipline, and focus are certainly to be rewarded with some uninhibited nonsense, hopefully. Come set aside seriousness for a moment or more and allow the wild child in you to take your body and soul for a spin. Together, let's go paint the town the color of love. So there's something about being, overly controlling, wanting things a certain way, rigid. No offense, but that does sound like a Capricorn. They want to dot the I's and cross the T's, like with everything. They have to have everything planned out. The ones I know, anyway. It might be part of their birth chart. But, this is letting your hair down, having a little fun. It doesn't always have to go to an exact plan. Sometimes that can make things too rigid and and can be very disappointing if it doesn't go exactly to plan, like perfect. So this is letting things go, letting that wild child out a little bit, having some fun, going with the flow, so that's what this is. So let's go ahead and see what's coming up for your tarot cards. Ace of Pentacles, yes, a new beginning in the material world. Try to be a little more spontaneous here. And now we have Death and Rebirth, which is the Scorpio card. So this is, letting go of things that don't serve you. If you're always constantly trying to be perfect and plan everything out and want everything just to be right, that's not a way of being. You got to be a little spontaneous and carefree, okay? So this is saying maybe you're being a little too rigid on yourself and trying to control too much. And we have... So, open up to that. Yes, and this is like illumination. This is happiness, warmth. You'll have a little more fun if you're not so rigid, trying to aim for perfection, planning everything out. This is, letting loose, feeling that warmth on your skin and just, go ride with the top down and just feel it. It doesn't have to be perfect, see? So that is your message, Capricorn. So I don't know. This was just something I wanted to do. I love Rumi and, sometimes we get a little like that energy of everybody trying to be like a certain way and perfect and, living life, working that. It's time to, excuse me. It's time to, let our hair down a little bit, get back to basics and, resonate more from what's inside of us, so I just wanted to do that today. So I hope you had, have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like my channel, hit the little bell for notifications and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.